here's some photos from the Fender website. Okay, so this first photo is the relief for your neck. So the top, you can see, is for the Stratocaster and Telecaster guitar, and then the bottom are for the Fender basses. Doesn't matter if it's a precision bass or a jazz bass. The relief that you need for your neck is according to the radius. So that's what this first photo is. To know what your relief is, you would want a straight edge ruler going across the frets and having a feeler gauge to know what the relief is. When using a gauge, you'd want to check on the 7th fret. If you ever have buzzing coming from the 1st fret where it almost sounds like a sitar, usually it's the neck relief. The neck is too flat, or it's going in a convex position, which is considered a back bow. Usually that adjusting the truss rod will get rid of that right away, where there's no need to do any extra extreme work. Remember, when checking your neck, you want to go in the correct order, otherwise you'll be going in circles forever. So you want to first tune the guitar, check the relief of the neck with the truss rod. Then from there, you check the action and the intonation. So you want to make sure you go in that order, otherwise you're going to be repeating yourself over and over again. Once the relief is where it should be, check the frets again by going down each one and see if there's any more buzzing. If there's no more buzzing, you know you're good. From there, you want to check the action. This, you need one of those rulers that has either 64ths or 30 seconds. Okay, here it shows 6 measurements in 64ths, and it shows millimeters. So make sure you have a ruler that has those readings. The way that you measure the action is putting the edge of the ruler directly on top of the 17th fret, and then from there, look at the bottom of the string, and that will tell you the reading. From there, you have to adjust the saddle either up or down according to what you want for the action to get the right reading. Make sure as you change each variable to always check your tuning, because that's super important. So as you go through it, each step, just check the tuning again. From there, you want to go and check your intonation. From there, once the instrument is tuned, each string is tuned, you want to hold down the 12th fret for each string and make sure it's in correct pitch using a tuner to make sure that it's the octave above and in tune. If it's not in tune, this is what you have to do on your own. There's no measurements for that, where if the string is sharp, you want to lengthen the string. So you want to actually tighten the saddle where it starts to move back and away from the neck. You slowly do that. You check your tuning again. You check the intonation on the 12th fret. Once they're a perfect match, you know you're in tune. If it's flat, when you check the 12th fret, right? So if you check the E string and then you press the 12th fret and it's flat, you have to shorten the string. So you have to make the saddle longer. So from there, you have to loosen it up where the saddle moves towards the neck. And you just do that slowly in increments, where when you finally tune it again, after you shorten the saddle, shortening the string itself actually, then you check the 12th fret and you keep doing that until everything is perfect. Once the 12th fret shows that it's hitting E again in the higher octave, you know that your intonation is good for that string, and then you move down to the next one. But before you move to the next one, again, check your tuning. That's super important. Once all that is done, then you could check your pickup heights, which is in the next photo. One thing that I said that I want to reiterate, just in case somebody didn't catch it, with the bass, you always want to start from the low E string and move up in pitch. You don't want to start with the G side and then move up. It's going to change everything. Start with the stronger string that puts the most tension on the neck when it's with relief and everything else. So always work from the E string, then down. E, A, D, and G. Go in that exact order. If you found this helpful, please leave a like. Or if you need any more information, leave something in the comments. All right? Hopefully this helps you out. Good luck.